One stage, full categories, 80 incredible dance talents. Experience the rhythms of the world as dancers bring culture to life with breathtaking performances. Who will take away the crown? Witness the passion, the energy, the artistry. Don't miss the ultimate global dance competition around the world in 80 dance talents. Call 407-8458 to register your group or solo act. Follow at GBN for updates.
Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gbn.gd or WhatsApp 407-8458 to get started.
Twenty 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where we say good morning to you, Grenada, Caribbean, Kufra, Pity Matnik, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Spice Queen has my tongue getting twisted there. Happy Friday all. Good morning, Spice Queen. How you doing? Well, it's Friday. I don't usually say thank God for Friday because I thank God for every day. Spice Queen, you good, right? Nice. Michelle Daniel, good morning. Yulin Alexander, Monica Mayros, Walland Aquat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Michelle Bernard, how do you do? Everything will be double, double, double. What the enemy stole from you? Yeah. It's Friday, the 21st day of February. February is gone. The year is really going fast, eh? This was one of the years when we did not have to say how many months were there in January. It went really quick. So how are we doing this morning? For those of you who work Monday to Friday, it's the culmination of another work week. Good morning to you, Uncle Glider, and how you doing? I haven't heard from you, I haven't seen you in a while. I have to give you a call, right? Stay blessed as always. Want to reach out and say good morning to that's what they usually say. When someone passes, they usually call people with them. I mean, I'm seeing some deaths in Paraclete and Blaze and surrounding areas. My good friend Baldhead was laid to rest yesterday. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Again, good morning to you, Daddy Wayne Stanislaus, and the family. Be strong, be strong.
Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate.
I know you have a good support mechanism around you. All shall be well, man. The Lord knows best. May her soul rest in peace. And if by chance you've lost a loved one, a relative, a friend, just know it's not a nice thing losing someone, but it's something that we have to go through, all right? And I keep wondering when the time will come when we can ask the question, death, oh death, where is your sting? Morning, Auntie Winifred Hancock. How do you do? The folks inside of Castine, Balwant. Good morning to you and the family. Manu family. And Stella Monlong. Good morning, Cloge. Birch Grove. Sherman will be laid to rest on the 25th. Man, folks are just going down. And yet for all, people are fighting and quarreling over petty issues, you know. Life is short, man. You know, when someone wrongs you, always remember, that's life. That's part of life. We don't like it. But things happen in life. You know, we fight, we fuss, we raise our blood pressure, we get sick, and then we die. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 23 minutes on to. Let's do the word of the day. The word of the day today, that word is vindicate. Vindicate. It is spelled V-I-N-D-I-C-A-T-E. And to vindicate simply means to clear of blame or suspicion. Vindicate. To clear of blame or suspicion. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. New evidence vindicated the wrongly accused man. Yeah, they prove him to be innocent. I like that. Vindicate. New evidence vindicated the wrongly accused man. Right, nice. Like ASAP. What's his name? ASAP. What's the rapper name again? ASAP something. Rihanna's boyfriend or husband or what it is. Yeah, he was vindicated by the court of law. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to make somebody dance. Yeah, dance. Let's dance. This one turns Yulin into a dancing frenzy. Kyron Coppin, good morning. Yulin Swan. Yulin, I keep forgetting that you're in Grenada, you know. I'm thinking you're in the freezing ice box. Florence Ogilvy Gibbs. Good morning, Mr. Joseph. Peace and love. Peace and love to you, my dear. Samantha Williams, good morning. Yvette James, blessed morning to you, Innocent, and everyone on the live. Have a fantastic Friday. You too. Sylvina Charles, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Joan Brathwaite Batson. Good morning, Mr. Joseph, listeners and viewers. Happy and blessed Friday to Pampano Beach, Florida. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. Nice. The folks in East Flatbush, good morning. My brother Samuel Caesar and the folks at Crossroads Radio. The whole of Brooklyn, wherever you are, man. I'm seeing on our WhatsApp there that someone is enjoying us all the way in. Let me see. Let me get that quote. That person said, where is it? Where are you? Okay, they said that they enjoy listening to us all the way in Africa. Okay, it says here, good evening from Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, Africa. I love following GBN programs. Hey, you're welcome. How are you doing? So good to have you on board. Yulin says they're getting some rain. Where? In Birch Grove? Is that where you are at the moment, folks? Let me say good morning to Nadisha. This is Nadisha's segment, no matter what you do. The folks of St. David and a whole good morning. Garfield Hankey and the family, good morning, good morning. Each and every one of you in St. David. All right, I will not start calling names and vicinities at the moment, but I want to specify and say good morning to Louis and Buck and the entire household. Good morning to you, Jay and what's the girl's name again? Boy, I can't remember. But nonetheless, good morning to you all. You think it easy to take it easy? He always says that. So it's time for the motivational tip of the day. Let's see what this one is this morning. Nadisha, good morning. Debbie, good morning to you and the family. Petlin, good morning. Take action, not just ideas. Ideas are only valuable when you act on them. Turn your thoughts into real, tangible steps. Yeah, it's good to have an idea, you know, to have a plan, but it's going to remain just that until you take tangible steps. You start doing it. All right, you've got a plan to do X, Y, or Z. Now, okay, that's the plan. Get doing it, okay? Morning, Auntie Elsa, Trev, Sammy, Zuri, and Zavi. Yeah, I got the names right. And the next one coming. Morning. What's buzzing this morning? Buzzing. All right. Grenada Tourism Authority celebrates inaugural visit of Majestic Princess cruise ship. In the region, CARICOM leader laments the failings of the organization. Internationally, experts warn of hazards as Mount Etna eruption draws surge of visitors. In sports, the Sani Powerade National Swimming Championships set for this weekend, while the Presentation Brothers College gets set for the annual sports meet. We've got the details to these and more coming up shortly. Mildred Smith, good morning. How are you doing? Nice. Good morning to Jonesy, man, former employee at the Grenada Breweries, a young fella. Upper Capital, that's where Yulin says she's Upper Capital. Joylyn Barry says, happy Friday, blessings to one and all. Safe weekend to all you guys. In Jesus' mighty name, amen and amen. Now you've prompted me to go check for my quotation for my good friend. Let's see what he sent me this morning. Let's see. All right, that was yesterday. Now today he says, good morning. Wishing you a Friday filled with the joy of the Lord, the peace of his presence, and the assurance of his unfailing grace. Have a blessed Friday. Have a fantastic and blessed Friday. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an unexpected end. Thank you, and amen and amen and amen. Good morning, Erlin. How are you doing? All the way in the cold USA. Yeah, I don't know, you could leave Grenada and go and live in an ice box, as Oliver Samuel would say. Having said that, good morning to cousin Oliver Joseph and family, man. How are you doing, Papi? We're not seeing at all. You can't tell me you're busy with the politics, because that ain't so. You're a happy retired man. Good morning to you and the family. Mando, good morning. Apretut, farmer of the year, Kai, good morning. Dada, Soup, good morning. Apretut, good morning. Peck. Yeah, we'll get some all fours later if the doctor permits, right? Nice. Folks, it's 16 minutes on to 7 o'clock. We head into the AM edition of news, sports, and the weather that comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Friday, February 21st, 2025. Coming up in the news, the Grenada Tourism Authority celebrates the inaugural visit of Majestic Princess cruise ship. In the region, a CARICOM leader laments the failings of the organization. Internationally, experts warn of hazards as Mount Etna eruption draws a surge of visitors. And in sports, the Sunny and Powerade National Swimming Championships set for this weekend, while the boys at the Presentation Brothers College, they're set for the annual sports meet. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Good morning. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. The Majestic Princess, operated by Princess Cruises, made its inaugural call at the Grenada Cruise Ship Terminal on Thursday. According to the Grenada Tourism Authority, this marked a significant milestone in Grenada's growing reputation as a premier Caribbean destination for world-class cruise lines. The Majestic Princess, carrying 3,445 passengers and 1,327 crew members, was warmly welcomed to the shores of the Spice Isle, where disembarking passengers were able to partake in an array of curated experiences, including tours of the rainforests, historic sites, and world-renowned beaches, as well as opportunities to sample Grenada's famous spices, chocolate, and rum. Tanya Charles, Sales and Marketing Director of the Grenada Tourism Authority, is quoted as saying, "We are honored to welcome the Majestic Princess and its passengers to Grenada for the first time. This inaugural visit underscores Grenada's position as a must-see destination in the Caribbean. We are committed to providing unforgettable experiences that highlight our rich culture, natural beauty, and warm hospitality, ensuring that every visitor lives with a deeper connection to our island." The Majestic Princess is one of the most luxurious ships in the Princess Cruises fleet, offering passengers a wide range of amenities, including fine dining, entertainment, and wellness options. Its visit to Grenada is part of a broader Caribbean itinerary, further solidifying the island's role as a key player in the region's cruise tourism industry. The Grenada Tourism Authority extends its gratitude to all the stakeholders and tourism partners for the collaborative efforts in ensuring the success of this inaugural call. The official dedication of the newly constructed Sobeys Climate Smart Fisher facility in St. Andrew takes place this weekend. The Climate Smart Fisher facility, the first of its kind in Grenada, is a groundbreaking initiative designed to enhance the resilience of coastal communities by integrating sustainable infrastructure and nature-based solutions. The launch will be facilitated by the Government of Grenada in partnership with the Nature Conservancy, the TNC, the International Climate Initiative, IKI, the Federal Ministry for the Environment, Nature Conservation, Nuclear Safety and Consumer Protection, the BMU, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, and the Grenada Red Cross Society. Key features include solar energy and rainwater harvesting for sustainable operations, shoreline stabilization using natural rock, seawalls, and native coastal vegetation to reduce erosion and improve marine habitats, 21 lockers, washing stations, and shower areas for fishers to store and maintain their gear securely. Future jetty construction to improve accessibility and transportation, particularly in the presence of sargassum seaweed is in the making. Now, this facility represents a transformational approach to climate resilience, balancing environmental conservation with economic sustainability. It underscores Grenada's commitment to innovative solutions that strengthen local livelihoods while protecting marine ecosystems. This milestone event seeks to explore how conservation and restoration can address vulnerabilities and build resilience across the Caribbean. The event will feature remarks from the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, the Honorable Kireen James, Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, and representatives from the International Federation of Red Cross, the IFRC, and other key partners. Over the next 2 weeks, Grenadians will have the opportunity to experience one of the world's largest floating book fairs, the Logos Hope. The vessel made its way into St. George's Port on Thursday afternoon. Apart from the educational aspect, the aim is to forge a greater collaboration between Logos Hope with Grenada. The vessel will remain at the St. George's Port from the 20th of February to the 9th of March and is expected to attract hundreds of visitors, fostering a culture of learning and enriching lives with knowledge. The vessel's last visit to Grenada was in 2017 and had attracted 1,000 people who took advantage of different categories of books on board. Aiming to surpass the previous record, the Logos Hope is looking forward to more visitors coming on board. Along with a vast selection of over 5,000 books, Logos Hope will also host interactive sessions and activities organized by its international crew representing more than 50 countries. Now that concludes the local news. Stay with us. The news from around the region and internationally is up next, followed by the sports and the weather. In the region, a CARICOM leader laments the failings of the organization. We have more in this OCM News report.
The Guyana Defense Force is changing its posturing along the western border and surrounding areas after 6 of its soldiers were shot and wounded. The soldiers are now nursing gunshot wounds after the attack earlier this week. It is reported the servicemen were ambushed by Venezuelans across the Cuyuni River. The authorities in Guyana are pointing fingers at Venezuelans along the river. Yesterday, Chief of Defense Staff Brigadier Omar Khan said a number of things are being addressed since the attack.
The incident that occurred demands of us to transition into a new defense posturing, which will entail a number of things. And I want to assure you that it's being addressed as we're talking. I may not be able to go into the specifics, but certainly that incident has demanded of us to address a number of things. And to tell you, our security posture on the border.
Brigadier Khan said since the wounded soldiers were extracted, the GDF has reinforced its presence along the river and in other sections of the border with Venezuela. The gunmen who attacked the GDF ranks are suspected to have been members of a criminal gang operating in Venezuela. At least 3 of the gunmen were arrested in Venezuela as they sought medical help for wounds they sustained during the attack.
All right, we do apologize for that mix-up with the clip. Now, looking forward, mountain police in Italy have urged the tourists not to get too close to Mount Etna's lava flows as people flock to the area following the volcano's latest eruption. Restrictions in force require people to stay a minimum distance of 500 meters from the lava flow and to visit only if accompanied by guides. Thousands of tourists have traveled to Mount Etna to see the Sicilian volcano erupt, with local authorities warning that careless behavior is blocking rescue routes. Since 11th of February, hikers, photographers, and volcanologists have flocked to see spectacular sprays of lava flow onto the snow from the Boca Nuova crater, and the influx of volcano visitors is becoming a safety risk. Salvo Cosina, Sicily's head of regional civil protection, wrote on Facebook that wild parking on narrow streets has stopped the circulation of emergency vehicles, making any rescue attempts impossible. And finally, U.S. President Donald Trump and his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky have entered into a war of words after the U.S. leader initiated talks with Russia about ending the conflict but did not include Ukraine. After Zelensky said Trump was in a disinformation space, Trump called Zelensky a dictator, a remark condemned by Kiev's allies. The two have traded barbs in the past, but Zelensky has usually tried to toe a diplomatic line with Trump. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Well, competitive swimmers from across Grenada of various age ranges, from groups 8 and under straight up to 18 and over, they will compete for age group honors this weekend. This, as the Grenada Amateur Swimming Association GASA will host its annual Dasani Powerade National Swimming Championships at the Good Hope Swimming Facility. Gail Purcell is a vice president of the association and promises an exciting weekend and urged Grenadians to come out in the numbers to show support to the local swimmers. According to the vice president, there are in excess of 100 events on the cards. Meanwhile, parents as well as schools are encouraged to take full advantage of the Ministry of Sports Learn to Swim program. The call comes from senior swim coach in the Ministry of Sports, Natalie Regis. The program is open to all primary and secondary schools on the island. According to Regis, the program is an excellent way to get introduced to the sport. Well, even if it's not for sporting purposes, but swimming, it should be a way of life, yeah? It should be a way of life. That's the sports. Stay with us. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition. The weather forecast is straight ahead. And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Tricia Miller at the forecast desk at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. Good morning, Tricia.
Good morning to you and good morning to listeners of GBN. It's a fair morning here at the airport. Winds are from the east-southeast at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 1015.2 millibars, which is above the mean, and it's rising. Present temperature 26.1 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 84%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 29.4 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 26.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, no rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA. Hence, the total for the month remains at 34.7 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be generally fair. Winds east, northeasterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate to slightly rough. Waves 6 to 8 feet in open waters. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides will be high around 9 a.m. and low about 4 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:15. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:26. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be generally fair. From the Met Office, Trisha Miller.
Thank you very much, Trisha. Have yourself a great weekend now.
Thank you, and same to you.
All right, folks. The weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
You'll love only at Quartz. With huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
It's 3 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. The Grenada Tourism Authority celebrates the inaugural visit of Majestic Princess cruise ship. In the region, a CARICOM leader laments the failings of the organization. Internationally, experts warn of hazards as Mount Etna eruption draws surge of visitors. And in sports, the Sani Powerade National Swimming Championships set for this weekend, while the Presentation Brothers College, they get set for their annual sports meet. That's been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, February 21st, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, wishing you a productive day, a safe weekend, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
The ultimate relay showdown is back. Get ready for speed, power, and heart-pounding action as the IMA National Relay Meet takes over the Kirani James National Stadium on Saturday, February 22nd from 3 p.m. The fastest teams, the fiercest competition, and non-stop edge-of-your-seat excitement. Who will dominate the track? Who will claim the glory? Only one way to find out. Be there. Tickets, finish line A, $50. Finish line B, $40. Main stand C, $30. Secondary stand, $20. Bleachers, $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for the main stand C, secondary stand, and bleachers. Get your tickets now and experience the thrill of champions. The IMA National Relay Meet. Feel the speed. Witness the greatness.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Right Choice Promotions in association with Investment Migration Agency of Grenada, together with our Riser Credit Union, presents the inaugural Virgin Parish Relay Meet. This is the real Mini Olympics, Saturday, March 8th. Lassages Playing Field in St. David. Relay action featuring the top clubs and schools from across Grenada, competing for cash prizes and more. Come see the nation's best athletes as they prepare for Intercall and Carifta Games 2025. First call to action is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, featuring live entertainment and excitement in the tug-of-war competition. Admission $10 adults, $5 children. Come to Virgin Parish, St. David on Saturday, March 8th for the Virgin Parish Relay Meet. Come share in the excitement and speed and see you there.
All right, folks, it's 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. The conversation is on this morning. And as you can see, I've got with me in the studio two beautiful young ladies. We were having a sort of pre-conversation before we come to the set. And I was telling them that, you know, I was the tail twister at the St. Andrews Leo Club. But that was a long time ago. That time their mom and their dad did not see each other as yet. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, you all sung powder full, as my father would say. Welcome to the conversation. I am happy to see, I'm going to start like this. I'm happy to see young ladies at the helm, but I would have liked to see a balance with them. What's the constitution of the club? Do you have many men, many males?
We have about 20 members in total of the St. George's Leo Club, and we have about 4 or 5 male members.
Okay, try and get
we're getting
equal.
there. We're getting there.
Equal. Guys, come on. All right, let's get it formal now. The president, your name is?
Renisha Smith.
And the chair for the celebrations, because they're celebrating 55 years?
55 years.
Yes?
Danica Batiste.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. So that means if you're the president and the chair, you must know past members like Wayne Green, right? You don't know Rain Green?
I think I've heard of him.
You've heard of the name?
Yes, I've heard of the name.
I'm a baby. I've been newly inducted, so I'm not too familiar with that name.
That's cool. Wayne Green was one of the former presidents, and in those days we had guys like Roderick also, and a whole cast. It was a good thing, so I hope you all have the spirit of the Leo Club flying, right?
Of course.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay, so 55 years for the St. George's Leo Club. Tell us, what are the activities you have planned, Madam Chair?
Okay, so we have
quite a few activities planned. We do have a service project with the title Positive Impact, where we would be collaborating with GSCPA, assisting the pets that are in need. We thought that would be a good project initiative. Yes, usually we assist persons all the time, but sometimes it's good to those companions that we like to call our best friends, give them that same consideration. After which we would have a church service, because as we know, without God, nothing is possible. We are celebrating 55 years. It's a very big milestone, so we need to give it back to God. So we will be celebrating at the Gateway Assembly Church in Point Lane on Sunday coming. That's the 23rd of February. We do have a Wear Your Regalia to Work Day that is supposed to be commemorated on our anniversary day itself, which is February 25th. That's next week Tuesday. So next week Tuesday, expect to see a lot of us with our regalias on. Don't be afraid to approach us, ask questions, and find out what the Leo Club is about. We do have some other internal activities, mainly for our Leo members, like some development sessions and so forth. We also have a fundraiser that will be going on throughout the week. We will be having pins to commemorate the anniversary, so persons can reach out to give donations in kind for that fundraiser.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, 55 years. I didn't realize this club. You know, that's a real milestone. Madam President, in your role as president, what's it like heading such a noble organization?
I would say, as you would expect with any leadership position, there are some challenges. It can get overwhelming at times, but my members continue to motivate me. They're hardworking, they're committed. Sometimes there's a lot that goes into preparing a service project, but when you're in it and you see the impact that you're making, the smiles on people's faces is worth it. So at this point, I'm extremely proud of my Leos. I see the impact that we're making. I'm happy for us. I'm happy for the communities that we serve, and so it's a very fulfilling thing for me, and it's a very joyful experience, I would say.
Clubs like these, right? One of the main modus operandi is benevolence,
yes,
giving back to the community and so forth.
Right.
How instrumental has the club been in that aspect? Have you? Which are the communities? Because you use that word, communities. Which are the communities that you really serve?
We primarily serve the communities within the parish of St. George and, to an extent, St. David. Over the years, we've contributed to distributing hampers in those areas for needy homes. We have one of our key projects would be the Breakfast on Foot project, where we would have, in a very early hours of the morning, would have gone through St. George's, handing out breakfast to the homeless, finding them wherever they are, and handing out breakfast. In the wake of the passage of Hurricane Beryl, we would have contributed to distributing relief items, getting relief items from throughout the region, contributing ourselves. We even had a fun day for the kids of Carriacou, where we contributed towards that. So really and truly, primarily we serve St. George and St. David, but you can see wherever there is a need, you will find a Leo or a Lion. So we even found ourselves in Carriacou helping out.
Right, which leads me to the next question. How integrally involved is the Lions Club in overlooking and guiding and so forth the Leos Club. The St. George's Lions Club is functional?
Yes, very functional.
Okay, good.
The St. George's Lions Club is in fact what we consider them a parent club. They would have chartered us. They are responsible for us. We do have a lion from the St. George's Lions Club that acts as our advisor. So he is present at all board meetings, business meetings, and he guides us along. So they're really there holding our hand, providing moral, financial, and otherwise support.
Wow, that's awesome. As it relates to your actual meetings, the club meetings, how exciting is it? How anxious are your members to come to meetings? How frequent do you have meetings?
We have meetings once a month. Our meetings this year have taken a different format in the sense that we're not too much of a sit-down kind of meeting. We've taken our meetings out. So we've had meetings on the Tantine Playground at Camahan Park. Our next meeting is actually this Saturday. It's going to be at Kirani James Boulevard. We've incorporated interesting activities in our business meeting. Our last business meeting, we had a vision board session where we all made vision boards. So we've tried to jazz it up a bit so it's not as boring, it's not as tedious. So I would say members are very excited to attend. There's always something different to look forward to. So, yeah.
How effective is your tail twister?
Honestly, right now, our club, when this year began, our membership was quite small. So we chose not to have a tail twister, a fixed tail twister, that is. But of course, if we have important meetings, we'll appoint somebody.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if the meeting gets dead, the tail twister, remember the tail twister is the one to just pop up and create a little excitement.
Right.
Say, hey, you, for that kind of glasses you're wearing, I want you to pay $10. You know, that kind of thing. It's fun, you know. And I want to take the opportunity to urge folks within the age group. What's the age range for Leos?
Well, our Leo group, Omega Leos, 18 to 30. 18 to 30.
Mm-hmm. Parents, young adults, get involved in these clubs, urge your children, your nephews, your nieces, get involved in this sort of clubs. It makes the passing of time more meaningful. When you get involved in these sort of activities, you learn a lot, you share a lot, and you grow.
Yeah, definitely.
Personally, you grow. It's a sort of developmental thing, and I wish I could go back to the years of the Leo Club in Grenville when it was fun. We after meetings you would wonder, we'd stand up and chat and laugh as though we don't have to go home.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
So I really implore persons to get involved in this sort of clubs. If you've passed the age for the Leo Club, check out the Lions. Get involved in this sort of societal organizations that it removes that notion of idle hands are the devil's workshop. Find something productive, something meaningful that you can look back after time and say, I was part of this.
Right.
So before I want us to, Madam Chair, all right, are you one of the youth parliamentarians?
No, I'm
Why?
not.
You look like a politician. Don't you agree with me?
Yeah, I can see it.
She has
something
politics.
to consider.
Politics is in her chromosomes.
I wouldn't say that, but I take it into consideration.
Please do, right? Please do. All right, so just remind us as to the list of activities that you have coming up for the 55th anniversary celebration.
Sure, definitely. So we have a service project called Positive Impact. It will be taking place this Saturday. Come in. Persons, we're encouraging the public. They can reach out to us if they're interested in assisting, and we'll come together, assist those pets that are in need. On Sunday, which is Sunday, come in. We have our church service at the Gateway Assembly. That's in Point Saline. Service starts at 9 a.m. So also, persons who are interested would like to give us some support, they are welcome to come and take part in that service. Then on next week, Tuesday, we have our Wear Work to Regalia Day. you see a Leo, you spot a Leo, don't be afraid to stop us, take a picture, inquire, find out how can we join the club, what can we do to make an impact, how can we assist you. Also, whole week long, we are having our fundraiser, pin sale fundraiser. Even if you're not interested in having a pin per se, you can always reach out to us and ask us how can we give a donation towards the cause so that we can continue making an impact in the communities as the years go by for the next 55 years.
Yes.
You're going to be around, right?
Definitely.
I like that. I like that.
In Jesus' name.
My goodness. Also, we have a politician and a religious leader. Amen.
We're well endowed.
Yeah.
We have a lot of skills.
All rounded.
Yes. That's good.
All rounded.
Before we wrap, one question. Does the club at any time team up with other clubs around the island to have like a big get together, sharing ideas and fun and stuff like that? Ever so often, in our time, the St. Andrews Leo Club along with the St. George's Leo Club would team up and have little activities and so forth.
Yes, that is something that happens. Actually, we do have a group chat called the Grenada Liaison Group. We're collaborating to chat out some service projects in areas that do not have an active Leo club so that we can give some feedback and do some things to assist the persons in those areas. So we are working on some projects behind the scene. Hopefully you'll be able to see us out on the road coming.
Okay. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. And as we wrap, if someone who's listening or watching, someone says Raheem Tamaki Smith says go Leos. You know that's a row. You know the Lions row? Yeah. Okay. Someone listened or saw this program and wants to join. How can they reach out to you?
They can reach out to us first and foremost through our social media pages. On Facebook, we are Grenada Leos. On Instagram, we are St. George's Leo. Or you can contact me at 456-7014. And then we'll take it from there. There's usually a form we'll have you fill out and we'll tell you the induction process.
Vetting and everything like that, I know.
It's not anything too strict or anything, but we just need to make sure, and you need to make sure as well, that this is what you really want, right? It requires a certain level of commitment.
And do you have a physical space that you occupy?
Yes, so we have the Lions Den that we use. It's located in Tantine.
What's the name of it?
The Lions Den.
Sounds scary.
It's a quite peaceful place.
A Lion's Den?
Yes.
Because we have lions there. We have lions and Leos there.
Even more scary. Your lions there. Okay.
Peaceful lions. Right. No worries.
Team lions.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's in Tantine, upstairs the building on the Tantine tennis court. Okay. Yeah.
All right, well, ladies, I want you to continue doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see young people like that taking the helm and, going forward. And I do hope that you get some new members. Guys, next time we have this conversation, I want to see guys involved, not just gals. Okay, please. All right, do an outreach. Get the men who, so that Croqueta song wouldn't be prominent. Where are the guys? Where have the men gone? Understand? Get the guys involved, because if all you keep pushing the ladies, after a while, all you got to look and see, well, where could I find a compatible man?
We'll have to hunt.
Yeah. You understand? So, do not forget the guys. Gregory Isaac said it in song, the daughters stick a little longer. Now I'm realizing the guys are getting left behind. So don't leave them behind. Pull them up, okay?
Definitely.
I charge you with that.
Thank you.
And all the best with your celebrations, and continue doing the great work that you've been doing.
Thank you so much. And thank you for having us.
Yes.
The pleasure is always ours. This is your home.
Oh, thanks.
Me casa es su casa. Folks, we take a quick break. So you heard it, the St. George's Leos, they are celebrating 55 years, and they've got a list of activities to commemorate that. And if in any way you can be of support, reach out to them. All right? We take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada National Folk Group, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, proudly presents Iconic Moves and Melodies.
Yes, man!
Iconic Moves and Melodies. A heartfelt tribute to the legendary Miss Shirley Robinson. Mark your calendar. Saturday, March 1st, 2025 at the Grenada Trade Center, starting at 5 p.m. Immerse yourself in an evening of vibrant folk songs, classical songs, Negro spirituals, patriotic songs, captivating poetry, and mesmerizing dance performances as we honor Miss Shirley Robinson, a true pioneer of Grenada's cultural heritage. You'll also get the chance to have a meet and greet with Miss Shirley Robinson. Tickets are just $50 for adults and $25 for children. Iconic Moves and Melodies, a celebration you don't want to miss. Join us Saturday, March 1st at the Grenada Trade Center. Let's honor the legacy, celebrate the culture, and make it a night to remember.
Get value you'll love only at Courts. With huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Courts Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Courts. Bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Right Choice Promotions in association with Investment Migration Agency of Grenada, together with our Riser Credit Union, presents the inaugural Virgin Parish Relay Meet. This is the real mini Olympics, Saturday, March 8th. Lassages Playing Field in St. David. Relay action featuring the top clubs and schools from across Grenada, competing for cash prizes and more. Come see the nation's best athletes as they prepare for Intercall and Carifta Games 2025. First call to action is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, featuring live entertainment and excitement in the tug-of-war competition. Admission $10 adults, $5 children. Come to Virgin Parish, St. David on Saturday, March 8th for the Virgin Parish Relay Meet. Come share in the excitement and speed and see you there.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best.
All right, welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 30 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we do have a little time in which to have a conversation, and I've been longing for that, but you know how it goes in the media. Things are happening and people are coming. There are two issues that I want to touch base on, and I really want to get your participation. One of them, well, both are very critical, but one has a little more weight than the other. The first one that I really want to get into is gambling in our educational institutions. A good friend of mine called because, that person was a bit annoyed that they witnessed gambling taking place in Tantin, and I'm going to call it, involving TAM-CC students. Okay, and I asked to verify to ensure that there's no legal ramifications for me saying this. I asked, how did you know? And he said they were wearing their uniform. Now, the bad thing about it is he observed it, called the police at 12, thereabout, and up to 3 o'clock. Nothing happened while the gambling and the proliferation of illegal substances were there. And it's even bigger than that, because I've done my investigations and I'm coming to understand that it's happening in even primary schools. School children are engaging in gambling. That's illegal. From a legal perspective, it's wrong. From a moral perspective, it's wrong. How do we deal with this? Where do we attack it from? I'd love to hear from you. Give me a call, 435-2041. The other concern is the derelict vehicles on the nation's roads. We started hot and sweaty with it, and some movements came, but now I'm seeing a lot of it again. Vehicles parked in bad locations, bad spots that can cause accidents, and they've been there for a prolonged period of time. That, if you want to throw in on that, but my main concern is the gambling in our education institutions. How do we deal with that? Let's go to the telephone line right away. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Mr. Joseph, you're a man of, I hear you speak and so on, and you seem to be a very religious fella. Have you ever heard of, quote-unquote, casting of lots?
Yes, I've heard of it.
You understand there's a simpler word for it?
I am certain that you would furnish me with it.
Gambling.
Right.
It was immoral then, because the Bible condemns it, if I'm correct. The little that my little talking one tells me. But Mr. Joseph, is a normal thing here and in other parts of the world, but I'm not talking about other parts of the world. I'm talking about my Grenada. It is a normal thing. And who heads it? A government institution. So, and I repeat this, John Lott, 17th century, said, parents complain that the stream is bitter when they themselves poison the source. I rest my case, Mr. Joseph. Do have a nice day, will you, sir?
You too. Have a great weekend, citizen. Have a good one. 26 minutes on to 8 o'clock. You know the digits, 435-2041. What can we do to not curb? I don't want it to be curbed. I want it to be totally eradicated, totally stopped. Gambling in our educational institutions. Good morning, caller.
Thank you very much, President. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
There is nothing that we can do about it now, because the governments have already legalized it. So there is nothing we can do, because no government will ever change that. You see? So, and Mr. Rolo has it correct. I was about to quote the part of the scripture that speaks about casting of the lots, because I have it right in front of me. I wouldn't go through to read it. Anyway, that's it for now. But on the other side, the other hand, speaking the truth, you become victimized. Whenever you speak the truth, you become victimized. Well, this is what is happening. Well, I have been experiencing that from as early as probably 8-9 years old. My parents died, but they left some property for me. And the gentleman who was the executor, he was also my godfather. And that man took advantage of me in my early days in my life. And when I spoke out of it, you know what that man did? Because he was my godfather, he grabbed me and with a belt, a leather belt, and he whipped me strongly. And he continued to whip me because I spoke out about that. To this present day, the National Taxi Association, the government of the days, all of them, the Taxi Association, all of them, because I speak the truth, I become victimized. I'm asking myself the question, is it a case of sacrilege? Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. It's 24 minutes on to 8 o'clock. I want to reach out and say good morning to my good schoolmate, Miguel to Saint Perona. Good morning. How are you doing, Papi? All right. Coming up in McDonald College Sports, and let's go at the shot put again, all right? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, my brother.
Welcome to the program. How are you?
Right, not too bad. Let me share a little something. That's my personal opinion. I think the present Prime Minister may, in his own mind, mean well for the country. But I find he's trying to achieve a little too much in a short space of time that he and his party will be in office. I learned one thing growing up.
Okay, hold on, caller. In as much as I appreciate your contribution, but does it have anything to do with the topic of gambling in the schools? Your comments?
I didn't realize that you have a specific...
Let's keep it to that this morning. That is a burning issue.
Right.
Okay.
Well, the gambling issue in the school, as a game, it will come all the way back to leadership. So if we don't have proper role model and things to take the bull by the horn and deal with the situation as it is, since in the days of the past administration, you had this gambling and thing going on in the school, and people said when they come in, they go address it, and it still continue going on. So
from you, from you as an individual, right? You as an individual, if you were given a consultancy job as to dealing with the gambling in schools, what advice would you give?
What advice would I give? This will take the whole morning, but I would just say we need Jesus. We need to turn to prayers. Simple as that. And I'll leave it there for now because it will take the whole morning for advice if you go to look for advice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. It's 21 minutes on to Innocent. The police is regularly there. I have seen on 3 occasions police came there and took away GBSS students. One had said, I'm not running. My parents did not send me to school to run. They sent me to learn. He came there to purchase his lunch. Either they remove the food vendors there and keep the gates to the area locked. Okay. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Hi, morning. Listen, what is the gambling in school? What are you referring to? What sort of a gambling that's taking place?
Gambling with
like
cards.
Bingo and things
with cards and stuff, yeah.
Oh, among the children, like when they have breaks and things like that?
Well, whether they have breaks or not, they gambling.
Organized school gambling?
No, not organized by the schools.
Oh, I'm mistaken a little bit, but you know what is happening now, really and truly. I don't know how we could stop that, prevent that with the children, because this is what Grenada has gone to. Have you noticed, Granville? Everywhere is some blasts and some, what they call it again, play, way, or whatever kind of thing, and that means everyone is involved in that now. That's a way of life in Grenada. So what do we expect the children to do?
I don't know. You tell us. We're looking for solutions. We're looking for solutions.
I'm not into it. I've never, ever spent a dime on those things yet.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, caller. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Let's accommodate this call via our WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller.
24 hours.
Good morning.
Go by your flowers. Morning, Innocent.
How are you?
All I could tell you, I'm okay. All I could say is 24 hours. The system failed and everybody watching it. And when you turn a monster, everybody saying this. What is the answer? No answer. My answer is 24 hours. Go and buy your flowers.
Okay. All right. Thank you. In as much as I don't quite grasp what that really means, but thank you anyway. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, Mr. Innocent. How are you?
I am alive and very thankful. How are you?
All right. I'm just calling to make a little contribution towards the gambling.
Please.
Right. In the previous government, I realized that they had opened up that trend with this blast, whatever it is, and play way and whatever way. And every month when you listen to the radio, they're increasing the challenge how to gamble and giving you more features pertaining to the gambling. My take on it, they need to reverse this. I don't know where the blasting come from. Shut them down and let the children know that also in school. Pass the rules, pass the laws, and then the decision will be made properly. Shut down the gambling tents. All the blasts and all the whatever they have. Shut it down. The government need to reverse this.
No,
that is what should happen.
In as much as I'm seeing the direction that is going, in essence, nip it at the bud. But there must be a sense of balance, right? Adults have a choice. And I'm certain with Blast and National Lotteries Authority, they make it profoundly clear that no one under the age of 18 will be allowed to participate in their activities. All right, and then we look further, and you see a number of projects that are initiated by National Lotteries Authority and so forth. So in giving back, so I think there must be a line drawn where adults, you choose if you want to gamble, just as whether you want to be a homosexual or whatever, it's your choice. But as it relates to children getting involved in the institutions, we need to control it. And how do we do that? That's the question.
Well, I understand that, Mr. Innocent, but look at what is happening. Everything is passing with a law, and at the age of 18, you have the consent. But does it really happen? That's another question. Does it happen for starting at the age of 18? Because the parents that we have these days cannot even control those at the age of 10 and 12. I say this because yesterday I noticed something in one of the grand supermarket area. A child within the age of 4, the mother would have taken that child to the supermarket. And the child will create a scene because they might have asked the mother for something and the mother cannot afford. The child was there beating up the mother to get what the child wants, and the mother just stands, behave yourself. What is happening in this country?
That child needs an aunt like Auntie Annis.
Well, I mean, where did discipline start? So if the parents are not willing to discipline the children, then at the age of 18, when you have consent or you didn't have consent, what will happen then?
Okay, I understand.
I believe the start of it, yes, we need to go back to the scripture because the scripture gives us part of that for our life guide. Mr. Rolo made the point. And parents need to start following. Well, we don't hear Miss Jeremiah these days, but Miss Jeremiah had always been on point. Grenada needs Jesus Christ.
Right.
Turn the mind of the people around. The scripture says that you will be renewed in your mind. Your thinking will be changed.
Okay.
Cut off the blast hall. Shut them down.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Now, my good friend is saying the gambling lifestyle is in the home, bro. If the adults are doing it, the children now become exposed to it, and that too is a fact. You know, in all little corners, you know, in homes, people congregate, sell some drinks, and gamble, and the children are there. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning, Innocent.
How you do, darling?
Hi there.
Talk to me.
Well, Innocent, gambling not just there in school, you know. You have an old building in Telescope they call California. That is a big gamble house for children. In the days of Sassy Simon, the ticket house was a big gamble house right there for children. You understand? And nobody even try to stop it. You have ministers who are going Sassy to gamble in the ticket house. You understand? So this thing they long.
Okay.
This thing they long. When you close down National Lottery, houses are going to Sibyl. Have a good day, brother.
Have a good one. Love you. Bye-bye. All right. My good friend here says, this topic of gambling is quite hypocritical. Today, I can walk into many shops or stores in Grenada and spend money betting on a number in hopes of winning the exact same way. I can pull up on a wappy table, spend money, and bet on ace of diamonds. All right. Yes, in a perfect world, elders can do anything they want and tell the youths differently, and they follow. But here in reality, Brother Innocent, youths learn from example. And the example we see today is blast, lotto, and bingo. Gambling all around. Okay. Good morning. All right, we lost that caller. Thank you, Akeem. How you doing, bro? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning. Caller, good morning. Okay, all right. Good morning, Innocent. I'm a frequent player of Blast, and I can say thus this game has failed me and other Grenadians. Why would you say that? Okay, it's okay to say that, but you need to justify why you say that. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, Innocent. How thou doest?
Tone, thou doest fine.
I tell you, well, you know something about the gambling, eh?
Uh-huh.
It's one thing to say do away with it, but what do you have as an alternative? You and I both know when you take away something, you're left with a vacuum. Put something in its place. I think if they have the time to gamble, they have the time to explore careers that they would like to get into. Why can't we have a few, let's say, for example, you and I as broadcasters, students visiting, our studios and everything? You never know. You may have some future broadcasters among the gamblers.
We might
farmers.
Tone, we might just identify another Lou Smith.
You never know, but you get the idea. So you take away one thing, just make sure you have something positive to replace it with. And I think another idea is getting our young people with our senior citizens. I have always felt that there would be a valuable something there.
Okay.
Younger ones learning how things used to be done in a solidified way. And, hey, they learn something from the old.
Right. Okay.
Something from the antique. Something solid.
Okay.
So, just a couple ideas popping out there.
Thank you.
You have a blessed weekend.
Thank you, Tonton. See you soon. Have a good one. It's 12 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Now, let's categorize that here. Let's classify that. They are not on the school compound. They are in the tennis court area, smoking and gambling. Teachers don't have time to follow them. They do it on their own. One says gambling in schools, on school compound, and in school uniforms should be prohibited now. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Pleasant morning to your listening audience.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
I just want to quickly let you know, I will get to the point without taking no time, is the fact that earlier on in the week, I heard you was calling the names of some people in Dunfermline and Pearls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Granger people, Harry, but there was one person name I heard you call, and I was surprised that you could have been in the company of that is
Cyrus Williams.
Yes, that's the guy with the politician behind it.
No. He's
okay,
not,
so
no. That's a different Cyrus.
All right, let's kill it right there.
Yeah.
Now, Innocent, the legal age to gamble in Grenada is what?
18.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that if the police go and they meet 18-year-old Tamsis student gambling, what the police go do?
I understand. I get your drift.
When there is wappy playing and other form of gambling in that same category, playing all over the place, that the police does not really raid. Gambling in Grenada is legal, you know. It only creates a problem, what we call the illegal ones, if it is too noisy and boisterous and things like that. But gambling is legal, and it's 18 years, and if it's an 18-year-old gambling, you could go on the lotto. There is no, what's the issue?
Okay. But also, remember, part of the conversation is that it has been found that gambling is also happening in schools, primary schools, and so forth.
That's the reason why I use the 18-year-old thing. So that is where it becomes illegal, and where we have to, and where we could deal with it. You understand? Where it is happening in that context. But innocent, when you look at it, man, the discussion of play away and everything with to exchange money legally or illegally is so commonplace that children are just smart and too bright nowadays. You could tell them about it, innocent, but I could tell you a lot of children 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, they are way ahead of their parents. They are way ahead of the parents in terms of what is taking place in the world, what is happening around them, and this kind of things like that. The other thing is that the cards quickly, innocent watch. I always see, that's why politically speaking, I am more far left of center. Because some of the things we see as problems, I don't see how it is problems. No, you have a dialect car by the road for years. Over a couple of years now, the government is saying, listen, these vehicles have to be moved. Right. First of all, over a period of time, the vehicle that is not moved, we're going to move it. And it comes as a cost to you. Because sometimes what you could get it moved for will be cheaper than what we could get it to move for. You understand? So we don't begging people to do that, because there is consequences if you don't move your vehicle what they by the road for years and just rotting. Not only those vehicles by the road, but some of the garages. You understand? Some of the garages they have. When you look at the condition there, it is from a health standpoint, it is not healthy. Innocent, quickly. Well, you see the people who work in vector control, I like to call them health inspectors.
Vector control.
These people should be like health police, We don't have, you don't have to beg people to clean their surroundings. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be aware of your surroundings, your immediate surroundings, are those close to you, and you have a responsibility to take care of yours, and let the neighbor take care of their own. And if the neighbor fail to, then the inspectors come in and let these people know, you need to clean up this place. The next time we come back here, if it is not like that, if it is in the same condition, then this is the consequences.
You'll be ticketed.
Yes, that's the reason why I say sometimes you see, I'm a socialist, because if you do not control people to an extent, innocent, all hell will break loose with this thing they call democracy. Okay. So you could get rich. You have a business. You could become one of the richest man in Grenada. But you have to pay your workers according to the labor laws, and the benefits and everything that is in place in terms of the working hours, the condition you pay them. When it's overtime, you pay them properly and things like that. And you could become a billionaire. But you just cannot abuse the system to get there, because we have enough checks and balances to make sure that, you know what I mean, that if you do these things, there are consequences for you. Have a pleasant weekend, sir.
Thank you. Have a good one yourself. Let me just take a couple of the comments here before we take a final commercial break. All right, someone says, gambling, like drugs, is highly addictive, and this has been going on for many years. Just like how drug avoidance was and is a major issue, gambling avoidance must be taught also. Good morning, Innocent. Gambling is also done on our cell phones. How are we going to eliminate this? Students playing cards in Tantin playing field isn't gambling. Did the individual see money exchanging hands? Okay. They need to clean up the gambling houses in our communities. Also, there's a big one in Northeast. Okay. Soca artist, notice even Soca artist is regularly there with his squad. He's no role model for the youths. All right, I want to say happy birthday to Vonnet Farre, or you've got birthday greetings coming from your aunt Alpha and the entire home circle. Final comment to be read before I take the final commercial break. Good morning, Innocent. Gambling was done in schools before Lotto and Blast existed. Yeah, that is true, folks. It's 5 5 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We take our final commercial break. We'll come back for the wrap on the program. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada, the ultimate relay showdown is back. Get ready for speed, power, and heart-pounding action as the IMA National Relay Meet takes over the Kirani James National Stadium on Saturday, February 22nd from 3 p.m. The fastest teams, the fiercest competition, and non-stop edge-of-your-seat excitement. Who will dominate the track? Who will claim the glory? Only one way to find out. Be there. Tickets, finish line A, $50. Finish line B, $40. Main stand C, $30. Secondary stand, $20. Bleachers, $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for the main stand C, secondary stand, and bleachers. Get your tickets now and experience the thrill of champions. The IMA National Relay Meet. Feel the speed. Witness the greatness.
One stage, full categories, 80 incredible dance talents. Experience the rhythms of the world as dancers bring culture to life with breathtaking performances. Who will take away the crown? Witness the passion, the energy, the artistry. Don't miss the ultimate global dance competition around the world in 80 dance talents. Call 407-8458 to register your group or solo act. Follow at GBN for updates.
Coming up, a festival of long-distance running with some very familiar champs. How about Run Barbados? When it comes to entertainment, this iconic couple really puts on a show. Caribbean Passport TV brings the region closer together. Exciting destinations, healthier meals. Be viewing this station. Have your passport ready and let's travel.
Yes, the climate has changed, and I think it's a little deceptive for us to continue referring to climate change because it probably gives people a false sense of security that we have time to deal with this. So what can we do about it? And 2 years ago, the United Nations said that the right to a
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. 2 minutes away from 8. Let's go straight to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, Wilson, to you and your listeners and viewers.
I see you starring last night, Papi.
Oh, I went and encouraged my partner, man.
You have no fear.
That's all, man. I'm a fearless man, you know that.
Yeah,
long time.
Yeah. Talk to me now.
The issue with that gambling thing, I want to make a correction to some of those people. You live in there too, eh? You're speaking about that. Because most of my bigger children are out of school now for years. And I had to personally go to a school, I wouldn't call the name of the school, to deal with an issue where my son's face was busted for someone wanting his money to gamble inside of the school. Certain gambling in Grenada is legal. Like the blast and the lotto, the others are illegal. I mean, I hear people talking about gambling is legal and whatever. That is foolishness. The gambling in school is illegal. Whether you're 18, whether you're 6, it is illegal. I have passed through TAMCC on one occasion. I saw the guys out on what they call the gazebo, gambling underneath the gazebo on the school compound. One of the things that we should be done, and I know most of the schools have security officers. They need to be, the teachers cannot be everywhere at every time. But if you are employing security officers, they have to ensure that those type of activities don't take place on the school compound. It is happening on the school compound, and it is illegal. So one of the things that they could do to counter it is have sufficient security officers who can make the patrols to ensure that those activities don't happen on the school compound. It is illegal. Thank you very much, and have a good morning.
Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. And with that, it pulls the curtains down on the program this morning and for the week. Thank you very much for all those of you who participated and contributed one way or the other throughout the week. And if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll have another conversation on Monday. Be good. Love somebody. Love yourself. And remember, it's a good day to have a good day.